Hello, how is everybody? Welcome to our summer vibes party. I decided to get in the swing of things, and so I'm sitting on my casa. I don't know what the word for patio is. Patio. In at my house, and I decided since it was summer vibes party, why not be out in by the pool, having my little frosty drink in my pink flamingo. Deborah Rose, you're gonna love this pink flamingo cup, and so I'm very excited to be with y'all tonight. And I am so jazzed about what we're going to do tonight because we have three guest trainers tonight, and I'm just going to tell you, they are all psyched up. They're ready for this. They've been planning on it all week, and I think it's going to be a blast. And so we're going to be learning about products that are going to be super appropriate for your summer look. And so, literally, your summer glamour look, your summer skincare routine, as well as anything that you need to make sure that you don't lose your makeup in this ridiculous heat that we've got going on in Dallas, Texas. But I want to just introduce myself. My name is Jill Matthews. I'm a national director with Mary Kay. I'm a leadership coach for my entire area, and I have had the privilege of working with this company for over 30 years. I started when I was 3.5. It's really important for all of you to understand that. But literally, prior to Mary Kay, I was a corporate tax accountant, and I promise I never did any business meetings looking like this on my patio. And so I want you to sit back. Hopefully, you're in a comfy spot. Hopefully, you've got some great a great beverage, and just you're all snuggled up and ready for some great, wonderful information about our products. And I do want to quickly introduce our team of people that put this particular program on. I would love to say I could take credit for it. I literally am just a little talking head. I'm just one drop in the bucket of this program. And so I want to introduce you to my helpers. And so the number one helper that is working double duty tonight is my BFF and my personal assistant, Stephanie Hudson. And you can't see her on screen, but she is feverishly behind the scenes, making sure everything technical works. She is making sure that everybody looks great, everybody does what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it, and she is really looking for comments. And so as you're on the call tonight, or at the video tonight, we want your comments. And so let me kind of explain how things work around here. We are all about you giving us some love. And so what we want to do to start off our program is for you to announce yourself. So jump on the comments, whether you're on Facebook Live, whether you're on YouTube, jump on the comments and just tell us your name, who invited you to be part of our group tonight. And then that's going to automatically register you for some free giveaways. And I'm going to talk about free giveaways in just a minute, because if it's for free, it's for me. And I know you feel the same way. So we're going to be doing some summer must-have giveaways. And so you're going to have the opportunity every time you comment, your name's going into the drawing for free stuff. And so the more you comment, the more you have an opportunity to win. So we don't want anybody to be left out. So get your fingers going. We want you to be comfortable. We want you to be typing really quick and sharing questions or anything that you want to know about our Mary Kay products, or just saying, woo, this is fun, or anything like that would be great. So Stephanie is feverishly writing. She's making sure all of her technical stuff works. So she's going to have a headache when this is all over, but we appreciate her so much. And then the second group that is feverishly hard at work tonight is our Team Matthews. These are our leaders, and you've already seen some of them comment on some of the comments, but these are our leaders that are out there in the field leading and developing new beauty consultants. They are selling the product, and they are active recruiters with our company. So they're doing an amazing job. And we're in our last 13 days of our fiscal year. And so they're wearing a lot of hats tonight. So I just want to say thank you for them being with us. And they're going to do a great job of answering specific questions. Stephanie's registering comments, but they're going to be answering specific questions. So if you have a question about a product, feel free to write it out. So one of our Team Matthews directors can answer that for you, so you have an instant answer to that. And then I am very excited to introduce the king of the roost around here. He is the Prince of Prize Patrol. He is somebody that you're going to love and appreciate for the rest of the evening. and he is going to be giving away all the summer must-have products. And I want to introduce you to him. He's all dressed festively with his palm tree shirt on. Carter, come over, introduce yourself. This is the Prince of Prize Patrol. He's going to sneak over here and stick his head in. I don't know how he's going to do it. There he is. And so you're going to see him pop on the screen several times throughout the evening. And what that means is somebody's fixing to win summer must-have product. So without any further ado, I want to introduce you to your hostesses for the evening. I'm just your MC, but your hostesses are none other than our blonde bombshell, and she is from Bedford, Texas, and she's going to be joining us. I'm going to put everybody on the screen, and this is Juliette Goodwin. Say hi, Juliette.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Juliette. She's very excited to be here. And then next we have Senior Sales Director Tony Nip. She's got her shades on. Her feet are so bright. She's wearing shades. I love that. And then all the way from Madison, Wisconsin, it's barely warm enough for her to wear a sundress, but she is all jumped into her beach vibe energy, and that is our very famous glamour goddess, Lorena Cortez. And so these are going to be your hostesses with the mostesses for tonight. And so I'm jumping off the screen, and I'm going to take Tony and Lorena with me. And then Juliette's going to get this party started. So please make sure you comment, make sure we know you're on the call. And then we ask as many questions as possible. Okay, Lorena, Tony, here we go. We're heading out.
Hey.
Go ahead, Juliette.
Oh, I love it. All right. Well, yay. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you love my little beach background behind me. Don't look too far to the left or to the right. Just stay in the middle. And that way you can visualize the beach with me. That's what I've been doing. And so I wish I was there right now, or at least hopefully it is in my future soon. And so I've got my little beach cup. Hopefully you have yours as well. And so we're just going to have some fun tonight talking about some products and giving away gifts. And I'm so excited. And so I'm going to start off by sharing about some products that will help your skin feel protected, as well as help you stay looking fabulous and helping your skin look fabulous. And so the number one product that I'm going to talk about, our number one line of defense to help our skin look wonderful is, it is sunscreen. Sunscreen, yay. And the crowd goes wild, right? This is what it looks like. The crowd goes wild with sunscreen. And so I know some of you use it, and some of you are like, girl, I don't use that stuff. And I'm not going to use that stuff. But here's the deal. We need to use it, right? And so the number one cause of aging in our skin, what do we think it is? It's the sun. It's the sun. And so the sun is what causes discolorations. That's what causes our skin to be uneven. It's what causes our skin to age quicker with wrinkles. And what I didn't know that I learned recently is that 2/3 of the sun exposure we get over our lifetime is incidental sun exposure. And so that means going from your car to, from your house to your car, from your car to work. And so all that adds up over time to age our skin quicker, but also put us at risk for skin cancer. And we don't want that either. So our lovely sunscreen, which I use every day because I am a pasty white girl. And so I hope nobody falls in that category but me. And so I have 3 different shades. It is pasty. You can see the pastiness. It is red like a lobster because I have gotten sunburned, which is rare because I use my sunscreen. Or it is a mystic tan. A mystic tan. And so I have to pay for my bronze, beautiful goddess look. I wasn't born with it. I can't go tan and get it. I pay for it. So anyway, let me talk about our sunscreen really quick. What I love is it is SPF 50. It blocks UVA and UVB rays. It is non-greasy. When you first put it on, sometimes we have a tendency to put it on too thick. You don't need to do that with this because a little goes a long way. And so it spreads evenly. It is oil-free, and it helps protect you from the sun. It's actually water resistant and sweat resistant, and it will last for up to 80 minutes when you're out and about, just playing in the sun. And I had a dermatologist one time. She was like, so if there's any skin that you'd like to keep, then you need to protect it. And so it just kind of stuck with me. I'm like, okay. And so that's just wise tip. We need to protect our skin, right? The other thing that I use every day is our lip protector. And so it is a lip balm. It feels wonderful. It hydrates the lips, so it protects and it seals in moisture, and it has a SPF 15. And so I do put this on my lips. I put my lipstick on first and I put this on top, because I don't know about you, but if you have never had your lips burned, it's not a fun experience. And I've had that. I've had my scalp burn and then it peeled off like flakes and dandruff. You may have experienced that. I've burned my lips before and literally they swelled up that it looked like a bee had stung my lips, and I was in pain. And so from then on, sunscreen and lip protector. So guys, 2 easy ways to protect your skin to keep you looking young and fabulous, but also protect you against skin cancer as well. The third product I want to talk to you about is one of my absolute faves. So if you are a sun goddess, if for some reason you get too much sun or you're just a little bit overheated, this is our after sun replenishing gel. And I absolutely love this. I keep it in the fridge year round so it's cold, and when you put it on your skin, it soothes and it hydrates and it refreshes. And that's a botanical blend of extracts, and that's what it does. It hydrates your skin and it soothes and calms the skin, especially if you've gotten a little bit too much sun. And what I've noticed as well, just from my friends over the years, the ones that tan beautifully, is they use this and it helps them keep their tan, because tan skin is really dry skin. And so this helps to put botanicals in it to help it last longer, help your tan last longer. So love that product as well. All right, so I'm going to get into 2 more products that are some of my faves. One are the beauty blotters. This is like a little beautiful gem that a lot of people do not know about. And so they're little linen tissues. And so you open up the back. This is what it looks like. And you take it out. Technical difficulties there. And you would just put it like on your face like this. And so what I love about it, and I'm going to show it to you. I don't know if you can you, oh, you sure can see that. And so I'm an oily girl. So this is good for any skin type, whether you're oily or dry. The older I get, the greasier and oily, which I don't know why. We're supposed to get drier. But here's the thing. It is what it is, right? So these linen tissues I have with me. And what they will do is they'll instantly remove oil, which you just saw, but it also takes away perspiration, it takes away shine, and then it leaves your makeup. So it takes the stuff we don't want off, leaves your makeup looking fabulous. And the other thing I love too is it's quick and easy, right? So we'll do this and we'll do this. And most people, like before that, I used to add powder to my face. And guys, when we keep adding powder, that makes our makeup look cakey. And it just makes it look older, right? It will settle in fine lines eventually if you keep piling it on your face. So we don't want to do that. So the beauty blotters are wonderful. You can put a couple in your pocket, or you can take the whole little package if you want. I just take a couple and throw it in my purse. And then the last product I want to talk to you about is our oil-free hydrating gel, which I absolutely love. It is, of course, oil-free, like the name says. This is what it looks like. It's a cooling gel, and it is for all skin types. It's also, because it is oil-free, it's meant for our girls that have combination to oily skin or really oily skin. And so this hydrates without leaving your skin feeling greasy or heavy like that. Sometimes that feels when you have oily skin. And so the other thing it does is it transforms your skin by restoring the moisture balance in your skin. And I never really knew what that was before Mary Kay, but your moisture balance in your skin, it can be disrupted by many things. It could be the temperature, it could be humidity, it could be age, it could be hormones. I hate that word, but hormones affects everything, right? And so when our moisture balance is disrupted, then we do look older, because when our skin is hydrated, it's plumper, the fine lines are less noticeable, and we look more youthful. And so that's what this can help you do. The other thing I do with the oil-free hydrating gel is I will put a little bit on my elbows, and I'll put a little bit on my knees, and I'll put it on the back of my heels. And so that helps to make them just instantly hydrated and look soft and silky. And so just a little tip for the summer, you will absolutely fall in love with this. And with the summer months, you can throw that in the fridge as well. I keep a lot of my products, eye creams, all of that in the refrigerator. So it helps to just hydrate. It feels good. And it helps to take away puffiness and things like that. But this one feels yummy on your skin. So those are all the products. I know that was quick, but before I go, I want to talk to you about what my favorite part or my favorite benefit, I guess, of Mary Kay. I have been with this company for 23 years, started out part-time and I've been full-time for 19. And so my most favorite thing about this is the sisterhood, and it's the girlfriends. And I must say, when I first joined, it was not. It was about cash, and more cash, because that's what I needed back in my 20s. And now I just revel in the sisterhood and the positive and encouraging girlfriends. And ladies, I would think that would be easy to find, but it's funny how it's not in our society today of women you can confide in, women that honestly care about you and check on you and are encouraging you to be successful, not only in life, but in your Mary Kay business. And so it's sincere. I love it. And I love my Mary Kay girlfriends. I don't know where I would be without them. And so just very, very thankful for that. So ladies, that is all I have. Maybe we have a winner coming up. I do not know, but we do have somebody coming up next. And Miss Tony is after me. You saw that gorgeous girl in that beautiful white hat and those sunglasses. And so she's going to be talking about how to melt proof your makeup, because if you haven't noticed, it's a little hot outside and the humidity has gone up. And so it's crazy out there. And so we have things in our product line that help you stay fabulous and help your makeup look wonderful. So that's all I got. Hopefully Jill will rescue me.
I got it! I got it!
I love those people.
Oh my goodness. I am getting really into the spirit of things now. It looks though as the Prince of Prize Patrol has got a big announcement. A very, very big announcement. So Carter, do we have a winner? Do the Pineapple Girls have a winner?
We got a winner.
You're over here.
We got a winner.
Come on.
The winner is from Deborah Rose's group, and her name is Audrey Rivers. So winner, chicken dinner.
Audrey, we are so excited. Welcome to our Summer Beach Vibe Party. And like I said, I saw these and I just could not walk away. They had to go home with me because I thought they were perfect for our theme tonight. So Juliet, great job.
Thank
you. Those little rice paper sheets are just wonderful. As well as I loved all the products you showcased, but the sunscreen, you cannot live without it. And I just want to say thank you for your time and energy, and just go enjoy yourself. That beach behind you is calling you.
Doesn't it look
go
wonderful?
Put your feet up.
Yeah.
I feel the water rushing over you right now. So thanks for sharing. You feel that warm summer breeze coming in. Okay, great job, Jules. Okay, so guys, we are so excited. We've got one winner. We've got more coming. I see several of you that are jumping online, and so I want to make sure that you know we are here for the duration tonight. And the next person that is up that is going to be sharing with us on how to melt proof your makeup is none other than our very esteemed senior sales director. Her future's so bright, she's got to wear shades, Tony Nip. So Tony, I know you've got some great information for us, so I'm getting off the screen so you can share. So give it to us.
All right. I do have great information, but in order for me to focus, I got to take those dudes off because they are real glasses, not just sunglasses, because I am of that age. So I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for giving us your time tonight. This might be one of my absolute favorite presentations. I have to reiterate to start off exactly what Juliet said, that being a part of Mary Kay is a community of people that absolutely love each other. We, as a director team, we have a prayer group that we do. We have lunches that we do that are not Mary Kay talk. It's just such a fabulous girlfriend club. So I wanted to say that. And so I want to ask you, as I go into my product line, which is all over the face, some of it's for the body, and I'll explain that in a minute because it's going to kind of blow your mind. But how many of you guys have spent time putting on your makeup, doing it diligently, then you go run an errand and you're out in the heat, if you're in or anywhere. It doesn't even matter if you're not in Dallas right now. Anywhere, it's hot. Especially those of you in Wichita Falls. It's hotter there than ever. You even have a race named after you that is aggressive. And so, or name for you. So you get out and you get back and you look in the mirror and you're like, I spent 15 or 20 minutes making this look good. And now it looks patchy and doesn't look the same. And my makeup's not there and the color's not as like it was. So I'm going to help you melt proof your makeup tonight. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, I just dropped my cloth because I can't watch. I got to show you. I got to have a cloth to wipe this off my hands so I can show the other ones. But I'm going to talk to you about our very first product, which is, let me get this little guy straightened up here, is our primer. So let me tell you about our primer. It's got an SPF in it, which this is going to be the theme of tonight. So 15 is your lucky number forever, because 15 is what both of my products that I'm talking about that have sunscreen have in them. This is like a magnet for your foundation. It literally, your foundation just adheres to it. So I want to show you how to put it on. But first, I want to tell you a story of the personal situation that I had with this. When it first came out, we were at a conference where they allowed red jackets to come. And so I had my sister there who's really oily. I'm extremely dry. So just as a note, those little blotters, I don't need those blotters for my face, but I do use them to clean my glasses because I'm dry and there's no oil on this face. So what happened was my sister, who is very oily, used this on half of her face and not on the other half. And so as we went through the day with all Mary Kay people, we would ask which side of her face looks better, which people we didn't know. Like standing in line at a Mary Kay conference, there's 25 people in the bathroom line. Even if they convert the men's bathroom, there's 25 people in the bathroom line. So every single person, you guys, every single person picked the side with the primer. And so here's the deal. It smooths out your makeup. It's like spackle for your face. If you've ever painted a wall and you take off all the pictures and you take out the nails and there's a hole there, you spackle that and you let it dry. That's what this is. So what you will do, let me show you how you put this on. So you just take about, for my whole face, I would take about, there we go. That much space. Okay. So you take that, you put it between your two middle fingers, these guys, because your ring finger is your weakest finger, accompanied by the middle one becomes a weak team. It's the only time we want to be weak. Not really, but you put those together. And this is how our one of our super popular, all-knowing makeup artist does. What she taught us is that you touch it down the center of your face and you thread it out, because you don't need primer out here around the hairline. You don't need much of anything out by the hairline if you got dark hair like I do. So you're going to thread it out. You're going to take it down the nose, take it down the bridge of the nose and across. Then you're going to go back and forth across any, like I've got straw lines, and then you can come down on the cheek, on the chin. So you're literally just blending it out toward the outside of your face. Okay. So that is how you put primer on. It will dry immediately. It feels like silk. It is so funny that honestly, last week I got my makeup on. This happens very seldom because I generally lay it out. But I was my makeup on and I'm like, I forgot primer. Literally, I started over. I completely started over because that's how important it is. It will absorb oil if you have oil. It has an SPF of 15. And remember, it's just a spackle for the face. It also is recommended by the Skin Cancer Foundation. So be sure that that is a part of your routine. I don't care what kind of skin you have. The second thing is we have a color for everybody. This also has an SPF in it. This is our CC cream. It's complexion corrector cream. Love this because it does three things. It has an SPF that protects you, it defends you against the sun, which, as you guys have heard Jill say for the last few weeks, it is the worst thing. And Juliet said it tonight, the worst thing for your skin. This is why your first protection is a good hat, right? I'm a sun goddess. I was a lifeguard. I'm still a sun goddess. This goes on this is my real hat. This is not a stage prop. This is my real hat I wear all the time when I'm out by the pool. It's a sunscreen. It's a moisturizer, and it's a color. It's a complexion corrector. So the great thing about this is that this one shade will go over a couple of different foundation shades, and we have a shade that matches everybody from ivory to deep bronze. We have a shade that matches everybody, and I love that. A little tip that I want to tell you is that I do mix this with my foundation. I tend to be sensitive to really heavy sunscreens on my face. And so what I found is if I do the foundation primer and then I put this with my foundation, Now, the other time I use this, you guys, and I highly recommend it, is if you're just home for the day, because we've got this Corona deal going on. There are a lot of us are home for the day. And you're just going to be like walking to the trash can or whatever, and you're not really into a lot of makeup that day, be sure and put on CC cream. This is vital every day. Every single day, this needs to be on. It also leaves your skin with a really dewy foundation, a dewy feel and a dewy look. Not if you're dry skin, it's not going to be super dewy. But if you are, our next thing that comes up is our Universal Mary Kay translucent powder. I don't think I've ever been on camera that I don't talk about this stuff. It's just great. This is the best stuff. And I want to talk to you about the actual container, because a lot of people wouldn't know this otherwise, but it has a sifter in it. And I don't know where the camera's going to be right. There you go. There we go. So it's got a sifter in it. See those little holes? But then there's also right here and right here, backwards. That's two little, almost a little peg that you turn so that the powder can come out. So if you're a traveler like I am, you don't want that open when you're traveling, because then it just goes everywhere. So what you're basically going to do with this, so the benefits of this are that it's going to give you the ability to diffuse light. So if you have mature qualities, my mom said mileage, that's what she always called it. If you have mileage and you have on a shiny foundation, or like I wear luminous, it can get shiny, and that shine hits a line, it's very obvious. You don't want that. That is not concealing. That is very much aging you, right? We have to have that moisture, so we need that. But what you're going to do is you're just literally going to take this big brush. This is our big all over brush. And you're going to just dot it on top of your powder, just like this. And then I take it, I use the back of my hand for everything. Can y'all tell? It's my artist palette. I'm not an artist, but I am a facial artist. And so I take it and I dot it on there. That way it's not quite so full. And then once I've got my foundation on, or my CC cream and foundation, whichever I'm doing, my liquid, I'm done with all my liquids, my concealer, all that. Once I'm done with all the liquids, I then take this powder and I just punch it into my skin. Literally, I'm just punching. I'm doing it again because this is so thin. You could actually do it midday. It is so thin that when you're doing it in the morning, you want to let it bake. And that is about a 5-6 minute process where the skin is just, it's adhering to the skin. It's absorbed by the makeup. It is fine. It is so fine that it's not going to cause that cakiness that we don't like, especially us dry skin girls. And then once it's done, you're literally going to go in the place in the direction that the hair grows, right? The hair grows on your face. It grows down. So you're going to go directly in that, and you're just going to literally take that all the way down your neck area, your throat area. Chickens have necks. Women have throats. So what the cool thing about this is that it diffuses light. So it doesn't let that light shine down on. It's got pigment in it that doesn't allow you to show age. Love this product. I was allergic to powder. Not really. That was an attitude. I'm saying it's not real allergy, but because powder is not a friend of a dry skin girl. So I always was very careful about that when this came out, and it being, this is a no-brainer. It's white and anybody can use it. I got this cute story about one of my adorable, sweet unit members was my assistant for a little while, and she is African-American. She's a woman of color, and I asked her to use it one day when she walked in, and she goes, like, she was not happy with me asking her to use white powder. And it was so funny because I was like, I'm just testing because I can't believe this works for everybody. And she came out of the bathroom going, yeah, it worked. So it works for everybody. So everybody can wear this. I love that. It's one size fits all, one shape fits all. That is a great cosmetic product when that happens. So then my last product is, this is like when you have your hairspray and you've spent time on it and you want it just perfect. So you take the hairspray and you're like, and you go everywhere with it because you want it to stay where it was. That's what this little guy is. This is our hairspray for face. So this is our Skindinavia facial, oh my gosh, makeup spray, finishing spray. It's called finishing spray. Love this. And let me tell you, this can be used various times through your skincare products. So like if you want to put on your foundation, put on your powder, then do it, put on your concealer, put on your found anytime you want to use it. It can be multiple times. So if you have a problem with your product staying on, or for whatever reason, this can be used a couple of different times. It can also be used during the day. Now, let me tell you, there's other uses for it. I'll give you a really weird one in a minute. But this helps your makeup stay fresh. So if you want to use this during the day, it kind of freshens up your face. It also is breathable. It's not going to make you feel like, even for dry skin, you're not going, oh my gosh, what just happened to my face? I can't even talk. It's not that. This is how you're going to use your finishing spray. You do a T, then you do an X, all right? So you do one squirt, one squirt, one squirt, one squirt. So 4 squirts, then you're a little wet. Don't make any expression. And then you let that dry. I actually have a postcard in my office of a sweet note from a dear friend that I use to dry my face, and then I'm done. I felt that go all over my arms, so nothing on my arms coming off either. But let me tell you a little use for this for the summertime that's a little off the wall. Our daughter got married in Cancun, 95 degrees that day. She decided that her wedding was going to be long black and white dresses and tuxedos. And my husband is a hot man, hot, H-A-U-T-E-H-O-T. And so I went to a product knowledge class of this. And the greatest thing about this is it can be used on the body as well. So if you have people, so during the process of getting ready for the wedding, we had 2 tuxedo shirts just in case he got super hot and all that and wanted to go for the reception in a dry shirt. But this, you guys, we sprayed all over his body. Then he put on his deodorant and it helped him not sweat through his clothes. I know that sounds really super weird, but if you're in that situation, this is a bomb product. This is a great product for all kinds of needs. Doesn't work on the hair, or I don't think it does. I don't know. I don't use hairspray, but it doesn't work on, it's not for the hair. But what I want to tell you is that if you're in the process, if you're in a situation where you need your makeup to last all day, which sometimes we do, this is your friend. This is your friend. It can even be used during the day. So that's close out of all the products that I'm going to tell you about. But I can honestly tell you, if you use those 4 products, your products are going to stay on during the day. And if you're going to do them, I always say to my clients during my classes, if I'm going to do my makeup, I want it to be there all day. I do not want to revisit the bathroom 3 times a day to do makeup. So that's what you want to do. Now, what I want to do is I want to tell you the favorite part of my Mary Kay business this time of year is that this is a super great opportunity. And Mary Kay, you guys, has a super special opportunity right now for a membership in Mary Kay that I'm sure probably somebody's going to talk about, or maybe Jill will talk about tonight. That is an awesome deal. But the great thing about this is that you could start this business or this opportunity, not necessarily business, just opportunity to get your stuff at wholesale. But this is a super thing for teachers, like teachers or people in education or people that are out for COVID right now, people that can't make ends meet or that are concerned about where their next meal is going to come from, or maybe just want to pay for a family vacation. This is the opportunity to make any of that happen. You're going to get a website. You're going to get you're going to get the ability to process credit cards. We're going to help you get this all set up on Facebook where you've got your own group. It's a super great opportunity for that. So if you're enjoying tonight, talking a little girl stuff and talking makeup, having fun with us on our little beach scene, wish we were all at the beach. Yeah, imagine what kind of fun we could have there. I just want you to consider that. And it's a great way to get your products at a super great deal. So I'm going to turn it back over to Prize Patrol because I'm sure there have been comments going on that need to be rewarded.
Tony, hold the phone. We have a winner. Winner, winner, pineapple dinner. Hey, here's our Prize Patrol, Prince of Prize.
So we got 2 winners. One is from Michelle Clough's group, and her name is Candy Mendez. So
Yay,
winner,
Candy!
chicken dinner. And then the other one is from Debbie Jones's group, and her name is Candy Brewer. So winner, chicken dinner.
All right, Candy. I like it. Welcome to both of you. So glad you're on the virtual summer fun party, and just know that your participation has made us have more fun. And you win big because you just decided to say yes and join our party. So we have a party every Wednesday night. They all have different themes and all of them are fun. But I am loving this summer vibe party. So Tony, you were absolutely right. I could not live without any one of the products. I mean, literally, I'm addicted to every single product that you use. If you were to pull them out of my cabinet, I don't know what I would do. I'd have to go find a Mary Kay. It would be a devastating situation. So primer, translucent. I mean, our translucent powder, and then our finishing spray. I could not live without. And CC cream. I love CC cream. And somebody made a suggestion that, when you need a little more coverage, you can mix that with your regular foundation. And I mix mine a lot. I'm a mixer. Mix it up. So it's fun, but great job. And translucent powder. Guys, if you don't like powder, get Smooth Over it. Try this. You are going to be a convert. You'll be singing the praises, and you put some finishing spray on that. If it tells you anything, I've recorded 3 live events today. And I started about 9 o'clock this morning, and I have not done anything except do my lipstick since then. And it's been a busy, busy, busy day. So just know the finishing spray, the translucent powder, everything she's talking about, the primer keeps your makeup on forever, and it will sweat proof your makeup. So thank you, Tony. You've done a great job of sharing. Great job. Great job. Congratulations to our winners. And I'm loving how everyone is sharing what they love about Mary Kay during this season, because I can honestly say that summertime is fun time for me. I am, like several of these girls have talked about, I'm a sun goddess. I love to be out in the sun. I love to be outside. I'm a big gardener. Y'all can see all my pretty flowers, everything that's around me. I love doing all that. But without flexibility in my schedule, I would never get to do the things that I get to do. My son, Mr. Prize Patrol, the Prince of Prize Patrol, is home for the summer. And it's just been so much fun to spend time and really create my own priority system, not be subject to somebody else's priority system. And I can honestly say through COVID, one of the blessings with this business is I was still able to work, and I'm the breadwinner for our family. So it's really important. It's not an option whether I bring home the mortgage money. And so it was really, really amazing to me that I could just shift and do a few things different, and I could still literally financially impact my family. And so if this is kind of tickling your brain just a little bit, we want to tell you about a neat special, and I'm going to wrap it up with that. But before we go anywhere, we have to look fabulous, and our glamour goddess is waiting in the wings in Madison, Wisconsin. Let me bring her on. This is the lovely Lorena Cortez. So Lorena, I'm so glad you're here.
Hi.
And you're going to make sure that we look bronze and beautiful before tonight is over.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to slide out, and you tell us how it is. I can't wait to learn.
Hi. Hello. I'm actually super excited to even be able to wear flower and pretend I'm on the beach, because I'm in Wisconsin, so it's not hot very often. But I love every product that they mentioned, because I get a lot of, how does your makeup stay on the whole time? In the summer, in the winters, but especially in the summer. Especially when I lived in Dallas, it's so humid over there. And I always said, I cannot live without the trio right here, which you just heard about. And of course, the sunscreen and all that. But this right here, and one of the things that I love about our translucent powder, and I don't know, I was trying to remember, did she mention it? But it does not have a flashback. And so if you're a picture taker like I am, and a flashback, it basically what it means is that you're not going to see white right here and right here. So I love that, because there's translucent powders that you will get flashback. So they already talked about all of this. I'm going to say one thing. I could talk about makeup all day long, but I will never, ever, ever talk about makeup without these 3 things. So Tony, great job. I loved it. This is my favorite. So of course you're gonna go to the beach or to the lake or wherever. And we just went to the lake actually this weekend, and my kids always tell me, Mom, you're going to the lake, you're going to the water. Why do you have to put makeup on? And I'm like, because it's gonna stay on, and you gotta look cool, and you gotta look cute, and we're girls, and it doesn't matter where we're going, we gotta look cute, right? So I'm gonna talk about 3 things, no, actually a few more. that you need. It's a must-have in the summer if you're gonna go to the beach, to the lake, out and about, to all the festivals. Well, I don't even know. I forget that we're on COVID right now. But wherever it is that you're gonna go, you need this product. We have our fabulous, fabulous. I am wearing a bronzer right now. This is my favorite bronzer at the moment right now because it has like the perfect what do you call it? Like the perfect highlight already in it. I'm gonna take it out so you guys can see it better. But it already has the perfect highlight in it. It has the perfect color of bronzer in it. So it is amazing. I'm gonna put some on. It's already on my cheek, as you can see it right here. So it already gives you the perfect glow. It's already in there, and I could see a heart right here. Okay, so that's how it looks. The lighting is not the best, but you're just gonna put it right here on your cheek, right here, and you start on your ear. I'm still not used to this, but on your ear, the top of your ear down, and that's what you're gonna do. And you're gonna use, of course, your favorite brush as well. So I use our Mary Kay brush, and what I do is I already have it on, but I'm gonna do a little bit more. Is right here from your ear, and you're gonna go down, and you're just gonna circle, circle, circle all the way. And I like to do up here, my forehead, and then around. So all of this. That's how you're gonna do a what you call it, a bronzer. Okay, this is not a contour. This is a bronzer. So that's what this is right here. And this one is in the color Gilded Glow. Okay, Gilded Glow. And like I said, one of my favorite things about it is that it already has a highlight in it. Okay, and then I'm gonna use a blush. The blush. My favorite thing about this brush, and it's our cheek brush, is that it has a side for contour. It has a side for oh my gosh, I just missed the name again. For contour, for highlights, for your blush, for everything. So for example, for the contour that I use, I'm sorry, not the contour, the bronzer, I use the top part right here. So this is what I use to use the contour, right? Bronzer, excuse me. And then for the blush, what I use is the top part of it. And then I actually learned this from our national about blush. You go from up, down, and you just do the cheek line right here. I used to do the whole thing. I learned that you're not supposed to do that. Everybody has their own technique, but yeah, I use the color Rogue Rose on blush. You always want to have a little blush. What I love about our blushes is that, once again, it has already kind of like a highlight in it. It has like a little, I'm not going to say it's a lot of shimmer, but it does have some shimmer in it. I love shimmer. So if you're a shimmer lover, you are already going to love our blushes, okay? Because they do have some shimmer in it. And then, of course, you're going to want, we have a liquid eyeshadow. And so what I love about this liquid eyeshadow is that it dries off into like a powder form, and it doesn't necessarily stay liquid. And so when you put it on, I love to use our primer, our eye primer, but I also love to put our concealer in the bottom of our eyelid, like on our eyelid, and then I put our liquid, sorry about the lighting, but I put the liquid eyeshadow, and it's in the color Light Beam. And so it's like a perfect light shimmer, just neutral, no color, no nothing. But this is to use for one thing, and two things, I'm sorry. I use it for the eyes, and I also use it for highlight. And so for the eyes, you could use a brush, or like I do, I just put it on like that, and then with the finger, I just tap, 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 and this is all I do. And for the blush, I do the same thing. For the highlight, I'm sorry, I do the same thing. I just put 3 dots right here. 1, 2, 3, like that. And then with your finger, you just spread around. And that is what I use as highlight. This has been my favorite highlighter, even though it's an eyeshadow, but I use it as a highlighter, and I absolutely love it because you can use it for 2 things. But it gives you the perfect highlight. It gives you the perfect finish. And like I said, what I love about the most is that even though it's a liquid eyeshadow, there's a lot of liquid eyeshadows that when you put them on, they tend to, they melt, and so you end up with like a line or something. I love these because it dries off like a powdery form, and it stays on, okay? And then, of course, you need a waterproof eyeliner. I mean, this thing is amazing. I love it because besides the fact that it's waterproof, it's perfect, perfect, perfect for anybody. If you're beginning to, look at that, water, I just put water on it. If you're beginning to learn makeup, if you're already a pro and everything, the tip of the eyeliner is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It's pointy enough. It gives the perfect black. It's liquidy enough, but at the same time, it's perfect for you to learn, or if, like I said, or if you're a pro. So waterproof eyeliner is a must. Actually, it's one of our newest products that we just launched, and I absolutely, absolutely love it because it stays on. Like I said, I went to the lake and I got in the water, I got out of the water, and my face stayed on. My face stayed on, my mask stayed on. And then, of course, you're gonna need your waterproof mascara. I was not a big fan of waterproof mascaras. I've been with Mary Kay for 3 years. I was never a big fan of waterproof mascaras because they are really harsh on your eyes. And you use when I used to remove my waterproof mascara, I would lose eyelashes. Well, this doesn't happen with this one. I absolutely love it. It's our Lash Love mascara. It's the perfect, perfect brush. It's thin. It's thin, but it is very, very, it's perfect for you to apply. Super easy to apply. And of course, if you have our eye makeup remover, our oil-free eye makeup remover, it's gonna come off perfect. But if you're in the water, if you're out in the sun, this is not gonna smear. It is not gonna come off. I promise. I promise. So these are two things that are our waterproof line, and you will love, love, love. Okay. And then of course you're gonna need some lip gloss. You're gonna need some lipstick. I don't wear lipstick when I go to the lake or to the beach or anything, or if I know if it's gonna be hot, because lipstick doesn't stay off stay long, right? However, I love our lip glosses because if you put eyeliner, lip liner before on, so right here, this is the light nude one. That's what I'm wearing right now. It's just very neutral. It's a light nude. I just put it on, and then I throw on some lip gloss, and this one is Beach Bronze. This is my favorite for the summer because you can put this one on top of any lipstick, any lip liner, anything that you want. And it's super hydrating, and it looks like a little golden, just like that. Super, super, and like I said, it's very hydrating for your lips, and it stays on. It really does stay on for a long, long time. I love our lip glosses because they, my lips stay hydrated, it stays on for a while, and excuse me, it stays on for a while. And what I love the most about it is that it's not sticky. I hate lip glosses that are sticky, and our lip glosses are not sticky at all, and they don't feel heavy. And then of course, I think that's all I was supposed to talk about. But then I do love our eyeliner. I cannot be without our eyeliner. And a little tip for your when you're gonna use a pencil eyeliner is if you throw some concealer on the bottom and you tap it, and then on top of it you put your translucent powder, your eyeliner is not gonna smear. So I did want to throw this in because I am wearing it right now, and there's a lot of women out there that cannot go anywhere without their eyeliner on their the bottom of their eyelid. So that's why I wanted to talk about this one. And it doesn't smear at all. So especially if you use that little trick, like I say, you just use a little bit of your concealer, put it under your eye, throw on a little bit of your powder, translucent powder on the top, like on the bottom, on the top of the concealer, and then you do your eyeliner, and it will stay on. It won't smear. And I don't want to say it's waterproof, but it is water resistant because I've tried it, and like I said, that's one of the favorite things that I come out of the water, and my makeup still looks like this. So yeah, they shared a lot of things that about our jobs with Mary Kay and what we do and why we love about them. And I'm gonna have to agree with every single one of them. But I was gonna say what Jill just mentioned. I love the fact that I could do anything. I have 3 kids. They're 18, 14, and 12, and I have a husband. And I love the fact that if I know that, let's say Saturday, they want to go out all day, then I know that I could change my work to Friday, or I get to say, okay, cool, but wherever we're going, I'm going to have to work for 2 hours, or, we could take our work everywhere really, and we could schedule our work as we want to and as we feel like it. So that's my favorite part, besides the girlfriends, besides the trips, besides the fun, besides the makeup, besides absolutely everything. the most favorite part about what I do is that I get to do it whenever I want to. And I get to bring it with me everywhere. Like, for example, we're going to El Paso. Well, guess what? I didn't have to say, no, I can't go, because I just get to pick up and go and work over there. So that is my favorite part of what I do, besides everything else that they just said. So I'm done with my part. I hope everybody liked everything that we talked about. Melt-proof makeup, very important right now, especially if you live, lucky you, in the hot weather where you're going to go to the beach and the lakes whenever you feel like it and go outside whenever you feel like it. So I hope you all enjoyed, and congratulations to the winners. And I know that there is one more winner coming up. Let's go.
You're so right. You are so right, Miss Lorena Cortez. And don't you look bronzed and beautiful tonight? You always do such a good job of teaching us how to look glam and natural and polished all at the same time. But the Prince of Prize Patrol has something to share with us.
He's back, if I can get in the frame. So we got 2 winners again. One's from Ginger Thompson's group, and her name is Michelle Ingram. So
yay,
winner, chicken dinner.
Michelle! Good
Michelle.
job.
And then the second one is from Deborah Rose's group, and her name is Tiffany Howard. So winner again.
All right. Okay. So lucky you guys for jumping on, participating, and being involved with your comments, because that is going to get you a summer must-have product. So congratulations, winners. Great job. Great job. Thank you, Lorena, for just sharing your wonderful wisdom on those color products and how to look fabulous, even if we want to look a little natural. So I appreciate that. And so I'm going to just take us home just for a minute and just say thank you guys so much for spending your evening with us. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you learned a few things. I would have never thought to spray Mark down with the finishing spray, but I'm going to do that just for fun, if nothing else, just to see if it works. But literally, what fun have we had just learning. COVID crisis I always believe when God brings you a crisis, it's maybe just a crisis of belief. And so we have learned that we believe a lot. We believe a lot in our families and a lot in our business, and how we can morph this business into literally everything we do. I always say we don't take time to go do our business. Our business is just what we do, as we do everything else in life. And like Lorena says, she's got 3 kids. I know Tony's raised kids. I've raised 4 children while I've done Mary Kay business. And so the value of having a family-owned business is just really, really wonderful. And so I love Lorena's comment about you can just take it with you wherever you go. But I want to say thank you for being with us tonight, because you're being part of our Mary Kay world is absolutely essential. Without customers, without people that are buying our products, we would not be employed. And so we want to just genuinely say thank you for your business. Thank you for washing your face with Mary Kay. Thank you for using our sunscreen. Literally, thank you for just supporting us. Many of you know, and I always like to take the chance to reiterate this, that all of our products are made right here in the good old US of A, and most of them are made right down the street here in Dallas, Texas. And so the reason I always like to share that is because of our ever-changing world and the crisis that we've all been through and are continuing to go through. I think we're all much more open to purchasing an American-made product. And so we've been American-made literally for almost 57 years. And so you can feel really, really safe and comfortable that your products aren't coming from another country, and literally they're made with the highest standards. And so I just want to say thank you. If you're just now choosing to be part of our customer base, we want to say thank you. And if you are an existing customer, we want to really say thank you. And we are going to provide gold service, customer service to you, because we want to keep you for a lifetime for sure. But just as a side note, I think it's really important for you to understand that I mentioned earlier that we were cruising into the end of last 13 days of our fiscal year, and what that means for you as a consumer, what that means for you as somebody that's just watching, you've just been invited to this, is there's lots of opportunities. Just like year end, if you were going to go buy a car, there's all sorts of special deals. And Mary Kay has a special deal right now too, for anybody that, if you just think, I don't know if I would ever want to do something like Mary Kay. Well, Mary Kay's given you a step into the business. So you may not want to do Mary Kay at the level you've seen these 3 trainers do it, but you may go, I don't know what I would want to do with this. But Mary Kay's giving you a little baby step into our Mary Kay world, and it is a program that allows you to be part of our Mary Kay world. You get the full 50% discount, which we love as consumers. We love getting a great discount on our product. I always say I didn't really ever spend any less. I just got twice as much products, and you'll probably see that as well. So it gives you the wholesale discount on our products, and it also allows you, as Tony already mentioned, that it's going to allow you to have a website and to be able to process credit cards. So if you never knew that you really wanted to do a whole lot with it, but you do think, well, I would like to buy my products at a discount. And I've got some friends that would enjoy tuning in on Wednesday nights. I think I've got some friends that would be interested in doing some virtual events and maybe doing some Facebook Live where we just chat about makeup. I mean, how hard is that? I mean, my goodness. I'm so glad that I'm not doing something that's really difficult. This is literally just playing makeup, and we get paid to do it. So if that is something that you're interested in, that special deal that I talked to you about, that our $30 opportunity has a 13-day shelf life on it right now. So it is going to be over on June 30th. And so if this is just tickling your brain just a little bit, we would love to have you at least reach out to your beauty consultant and say, tell me more. We will never pressure you to do anything you don't want to do, but this $30 special is a pretty amazing deal. And we want to make sure that you at least have an opportunity to educate yourself. So thank you so much for just listening tonight. Hopefully you found some products that you wanted. As you saw by our shopping sheet, you've got all your prices right in front of you. And does the Prize Patrol have another winner?
If you want it.
Okay. He's over here dancing in front of me with his little palm tree shirt. He had to get festive for the environment. So do we have a winner, Mr. Prize Patrol?
We do.
Who is it?
I can't read her group's name. I'm sorry. But it is Becky Hernandez.
Becky Hernandez.
Winner, chicken dinner, and I apologize.
Well, Becky Hernandez, if you are the winner, if you're the consultant that invited Becky, just know.
Bumgardner.
Oh, Bumgardner.
Sorry.
Okay, so Corinne, is it Corinne? Karina? Is it?
That's how
Is that what you're
it
saying?
looks. Karina.
Okay, Karina Bumgardner. I'm sorry, Karina. I thought, well, maybe we had two on the line. I didn't know. So Karina Bumgardner, you're beautiful. Becky Hernandez is going to be our winner of our summer must-have. You don't have to win a chicken dinner. That's just his gig. We don't listen to everything he says. But we want you to know, thank you for being part of our group tonight. And we're going to come back next week, same time, same bat channel, and we're going to be doing the do's and don'ts, the favorite things that you see other people do and you go, don't do that. So do's and don'ts of color cosmetics. And so we're going to dispel some myths of what you can do and what you can't do and how to do it and how not to do it and how to contour and not look like you have lines everywhere. And we're going to have fun with it. So I want to say thank you to our three beautiful hostesses. Let's just pull them right. Oh, I think we lost Juliet, but there's Tony. There is Lorena. I just want to say thank you, ladies, for doing such a good job and literally knocking it out of the park. It is going to be a sizzling hot summer, and we want to say thank you for being part of our world tonight. And to everybody, thank you and good night. Bye, guys.